kirima mburaja gukungwira miaka igana rimwe ria mathomo ja CBET kana otia kieni kia Meru National Polytechnic muthenya Jonarua. Waziri wa Kithomo ja nthiguruni ya Kenya ni agwetete mibango ya thirikari gutigira kuri na irasi bia kung'ana gwikinya 2025 kenda kurigiria mbangaratanio ya aritwa ba grade 9.
Now the 16,000 classrooms for grade 9, and I've said this over and over again, an assessment was done and we need 16,000 classrooms to be able to accommodate grade 9. And so we've got funding from the World Bank to do 12,000 classrooms, and we are already at about 68% of those classrooms already built, some completed, some in various stages from foundation to roofing. The balance of those other classrooms are supposed to be done by the CDF, which was a matching fund that the ministry and the CDF gave, amounting to about 7.8 billion, and they'll be dealing with those classrooms in a manner that there is no duplication. Where the CDF will do a classroom, then the ministry will do the next school, so that there's no duplication. And we believe and trust, and we are sure that come January, we'll have completed, because they are scheduled to be completed in December. So we are on time to complete that, so that students will have their classrooms.
Kirikigina kia maskuru jaotea waziri ogamba.
Yes, we are. That's what we were discussing here, issues relating to budget. We want to rationalize the budget so that it corresponds to the number of students that we are getting. And because of the type of programs that we run, programs that are not specific in terms of timelines. The students come in, they can register anytime, they can leave anytime, they go to industry. So we are trying to work that to harmonize that particular program vis-a-vis the budgets that we get, so that we have a proper budget that actually can be able to support the numbers that we have. Indeed, we are looking forward to expanding the numbers. Currently, we have about 500,000 in the public sector, and we think this sector can accommodate up to almost 2.5 million students. Some of our institutions have numbers exceeding 20,000, others are at 1,500, so it is possible to raise those numbers to about 2.5 million to mop up the number of youth that are already out here who are not skilled or not trained.
Esta Dhara Mworia ni mwandiki munene kiri maskuru ja ubundi TVET aria aritete rwaria rugi equip maskuru jaja.
Sector TVET, we are doing our best to put our best foot forward. You have asked me about the equipment. We cannot lie to the nation that we have all the requisite equipment for training. But we are doing our best. The government is committed, for example, to equip the next 70 institutions that are ready but not yet equipped. So we are looking forward to doing the equipment, at least the equipping of those institutions tentatively by the middle of next year. The other equipment, because we keep coming up with new courses continuously. So we are also encouraging our principals, whom we had a quarterly meeting with here today, that as we continue rolling out the capitation and other forms of funding that the institutions are receiving, we are encouraging them to continue to acquire as much of the equipment as is possible. It is not possible to say that we are going to equip these institutions tomorrow, the next day, or by January next year. But as much as possible, we are putting our best foot forward so that slowly and surely we have the requisite equipment to train our young people. Like the CS has already said, we are also on the fast track to ensure that young people come to our institutions for skilling. So again, we are appealing to even our working partners to continue working with us so that as much as possible, we are able to acquire whatever it is that we must rely and depend on to ensure that our young people are well skilled.
Kuma Meru National Polytechnic, nikiripotera Baita TV na Baita FM, Mbetankadha wa Mwatia.